Right, chat. Welcome. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully things... Let's go. Hopefully you're all doing well today. Let me know if the internet starts freaking out a little bit. It's been a little slow, so I want to see if something works. If something does or doesn't work. Infectious Zombie, thank you for using Prime Sub to 24 months. Let's go. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully you had a good weekend, busy weekend, eventful weekend, boring weekend. That's fine too, right? That's fine to have a boring weekend. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so really quick, Jay Danger, welcome to chat. I'm ready to hang with the cool kids. Let's go. Epic Beowulf, welcome to chat. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Amazing appearance of the Winning Hand podcast. Great advice, is great performance overall, dude. I appreciate it. I was a little nervous being on it because I was like, I don't know. I feel like they know the game well and whatever. I'm just like a normal guy and whatever. So yeah, but they were really kind. They were really chill and really cool. So I was really excited about that. It was a lot of fun. It was really exciting. So, I need to open up one more thing. There we go. Alex, welcome to chat. Insert witty and funny comment here. Why wasn't that witty and funny? It was so good. It was so good. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Let's see. Link, let's go. Marvel Chambers. More marbles? Not marbles tonight. I have something built out already. Because there's a hero I haven't played in a little while that I wanted to play tonight, so that's why I did that. And a villain I haven't played in a little while, so USA guys, don't mention the haircut. What's wrong with my haircut? Y'all just hating on me for no reason, man. Haircut's fine. It's fine. No, get out of here. Everything's fine, except it's sticking up over here because I have a cowlick. And that's just how my hair works. So, you know. That's why like it has like a sweet spot before it gets too long, but it has to get a little bit longer because of the cowlick. And I don't feel like putting gel in my clay in my hair today. So yeah. So Joshua, welcome to chat. Ree, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Nate, welcome to chat. Good evening. See, you're talking about Winning Hand. You did great, and I hope they have you back. I appreciate that. I want to get Boom Guy onto the stream at some point. I don't know when, so but at some point, not on the stream, I'm sorry, on the channel, I should say. How many gift subs for you to see a barber of our selection for maximum riz? No, there is no amount. I enjoy my barber. She is very good at what she does. You all are just a bunch of haters, and haters gonna hate. But I do think this summer I will get a mullet for funsies. I told my son I'd do it, so why not, right? Epic, you don't have to be a nerd to enjoy Marvel. Champions, most of your audience probably are casual gamers too, so that's the key of your success on the space and off the amount of hard work. I appreciate that. Thank you. Gnarl, welcome to chat. I'm attempting to run Green Domino versus Expert Ultron while simultaneously watching the stream. All my mistakes will be your fault, D20. That's fair. Josh says your hair is beautiful today. I appreciate you. Thank you. The messier, the better. Thank you. That's all I really want. Just wanted compliments. Thank you. Bardock, welcome to chat. Winning Hand episode was great. I appreciate that. 80s mullet to the danger zone. Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were in Discord. What do you think about it? What, Discord? I hate Discord. I love my Discord. I think my Discord is very nice and a very nice group. But the overall platform I hate. It's such a mess. What it does. It's such a mess. If you told your son you get a mullet, that's a commitment. A commitment not easily broken. Oh yeah, I have no problem getting one. I've had a mullet before. multiple times. I was cool. A D20 was cool back in the day. Not like now. Now he's just a loser. Bring back the Lloyd Christmas bangs? Never. Never. Because y'all gave me a hard time. I wish I could be as cool as Lloyd Christmas, though. Infectious, I keep my head shaved, so any haircut makes me jealous. That's fair. If and when I lose my hair completely, I'm just going to shave it. Had my cards all over my brother's room for the longest time, but since he's coming home this weekend, I plan to put back in storage. But now I want to build a new hero deck. Go full on Dominic. Like Mysterio? Oh, I gotta get the sweet stash, though. I can't grow it well, though. But the people server? Oh. No, I like what he's doing. I think he's trying to fill an interesting void. Because they're really that doesn't exist, really. You know what I mean? Thanks for the hydrate. That doesn't really like exist, I think. Oh, my internet's super slow. I was trying to also stream on X, but it's just not working. So we're going to stop. Sorry, X. Internet can only handle so much. What was I looking at? What was I thinking? Oh, so what he's trying to do with his server, I think is actually really cool and really cool and a really good thing. So yeah, I highly recommend anyone to join it. So Discord is fine except for the loser who posts his terrible Marvel Zombies paint job. Isn't that just me? I mean, you did good ones. Didn't I do poor ones? Double resource in the front, shadows in the past and the back. I love it. Nate626, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, dude. Beastone, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Is this hero you're playing tonight going to be Falcon? No. I can safely say that. It will not. Yo, thanks for using your Prime sub, dude. Appreciate you. First month. Enjoy that badge. Enjoy those no ads. New sponsor, no more Rogue Energy. Rogue Energy still sponsors the stream, but Into the AM has upped their game with me. So they said, hey, D20, what would it take to replace Rogue here? And I said, oh, you gotta send me like a shirt or something. And they're like, we already send you shirts. I was like, I know, but like another one. And they're like, okay. I was like, that's good enough for me. So I moved it there. I actually have to set the thing so that you can get to the link for it. Because they updated my tracking link, so I have to like update that and whatever. Because I don't even think I have that command script in there. I normally watch on YouTube. I forgot I had the Prime. I appreciate that. YouTube's not bad. It's nice for a lot of things, but Twitch is just. I have many issues with Twitch, but for a live stream platform, it's one of the better ones. Unfortunately. Will Rogue Energy give me legally distinct wings? No, they will not. Legally, they cannot. Ray plays games. Posted the video. I played this Falcon with him and Misty. If you want to see my Falcon sword, check it out. Deck. Excuse me. Oh, my thing was YouTube featured. Here we go. Yeah, everyone can enjoy it. I need new shirts. My dad bod keeps growing and my dryer keeps shrinking everything. It's crazy how the dryer just messes you up like that every time, right? Every time it messes you up. Yeah, it's like my big contract with them. Contract. I use that loosely. It's mostly like, hey, we'll give you some shirts and give you. Well, I don't even know if they give a discount anymore because they just run sales all the time. Because they were doing a thing where it's basically like you got like my discount or you got the sale price, and the sale price was always better than my discount. So I was like, what are we doing here? Like, why is this a thing? And they're like, yeah, we're just going to give people the sale price because it's better. But like, I still get stuff on the back end when you use my link, so it helps me out. But yeah, so that's like the new things. They gave me a new tracking link or whatever because like I'm one of their better salespeople. Which I have to update all that stuff later. That's a tomorrow or Wednesday project or something. Ginger Deer, welcome to chat, dude. How you doing? Novel's got these energy drinks. Huxley. Oh, energy with electrolytes. It better make me play better. It won't. It's made derail, but does rogue protection get that stat buffs from things like new conditioning? Yes. Yes, and you can always derail. So are you saying if you had like a rogue deck, right? And then you did defensive conditioning? Yeah, she would still get +1 defense. Oh, the ally? I gotta say. Deal 1 damage to another friendly character. Until the end of that round, Rogues gains each of the character's traits and adds that character's... No, it's the printed thwart and attack. So because it says printed, it won't get it. If it just said their thwart or attack, then yes, it normally would. But if it's printed, then no, it's whatever's physically on the card. Good question, though. I played Doctor Strange for the first time. He is really OP. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. It's a better challenge if you don't use his invocation deck. Like, he's still good, but his invocation deck is kind of what makes him really good. All right, so the other thing I'm going to be playing tonight is this deck because I haven't played Silk in forever. And Daring Lime said this is difficult to pilot, and then he has like a bunch of explanation, like... So power is Omega level, which I like the sound of that. And then difficult to pilot was hard. And then I didn't get past Silk in this description, so I didn't read any of this. So I'm assuming I could just figure it out, because like it can't be that hard, right? It can't be that hard. Should be fine. Should be easy enough. So we'll see. Play X-Men now. Costs $3,000. I know, right? Hope from campaign would get that thwart and attack stats, for example. Yes, because she would just get whatever your stats are. That's true. Try that next time. There's a bunch of ways to nerf him. Some people have done when you cycle through the invocation deck, you get a bad card. Some people just don't play with the invocation deck, except if the main deck makes you use it, basically, and then you can only cycle through the deck with Wong and whatnot. Like there's a bunch of different like nerfs to play him. Honestly, if you play like any style like a villain that rushes more, it's kind of tougher then. It's usually a good way to do it. I half wonder if that was the build he played with me, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not touching Silk ever again because I don't know what's going on. I mean, I glanced through, I mean, obviously as I picked up the cards, I glanced through them, and it seems like a normal deck. Like, it doesn't seem anything crazy. So, I don't know. I feel like I could figure it out somewhat easily. Not to sound like too much like a jerk. I actually thought initially that you could use the invocation deck once. Like only go through it once. No, you can cycle that bad boy as many times as you want. Am I blurry? Hopefully. Whatever. Adjust camera. There we go. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the deck I want to use. And I want to go against Venom. Because I haven't gone against Venom in like forever. And I have to find some of his tokens. I feel like I lost them. Or I thought I had more. Oh no, that's the other ones I'm looking for. Never mind, I found them. He's got like a bunch of weird tokens now. Cindy Moon is the Incredible Hulk, basically, right? Okay, got everything figured out. But yeah, did everyone have a good weekend? Anything fun, exciting, new, unique, different? Whatever. This feels like he's trying to antagonize me. You can't antagonize someone from Melbourne. It's not possible. It's not possible. And once I figured out the other 4 things... Oh, wait. Is it Michael Reeves? No. Not Michael Reeves. Oh, what is it? No, that's the YouTuber. Hold on. Barty, thank you for using your Prime sub, dude. Why did not say it? Oh my god, I hate this thing. Can I make it do it again? Christopher Reeves, that's what I'm thinking of. Alright, so Bardic, for whatever reason, won't say it. Get the correct pronunciation of Melbourne. I think I did, right? Melbourne. Meal burn. Is that what you would do like after you work out? I'm always angry, so I can't get angry. Oh, it uses Spider from Spider-Ham, which I missed. Does it? Oh yeah, it does. It does. Superman actor, thank you. Yes. It's just Reeve, not Reeves. Yeah, Christopher Reeves. Talking to chat, not you. Thank you, Bardic. This weekend was good. Played custom Craven and Hunter in the Raft. Also made a Doc Ock villain set. Nice. Is that your first time making a set? Reeds Richards? That sounds about right. That makes sense to me. About not getting angry. Love it. Alright, so we have... Alright, I gotta get this right. So we have Reed's Richards, Susan's Storms Richards, Johnny's Storms, and Ben's Grims. Got it, chat. There we go. Dr. Octavius is Spooters Mang. I think Lion might have that deck rated hard to pilot just because he believes Silk is generally hard to pilot, which I kind of disagree with. She's probably not someone to give a new player. I don't think she's difficult for even a moderately experienced player. I think a lot of people had a rough time with Silk in the beginning. And not that, like, I didn't understand why. But I feel like after, like 2 or 3 plays, you can figure it out pretty fast. Love you, Johnson. My 5th custom villain set made. Nice. Tony Stank. Bruce's Banners. I like it. Ben's Grims is a solid name. I got my Marvel Champs order, so I'm excited to sleeve everything and play. Let's go. What'd you get? It's just normal. Yeah, it is a normal Web Warrior ally deck. Silk's interactions are a little niche. I stuffed her up the first time. Yeah, I feel like we all messed up a little in the big time, first time. Just wanted to check something. Okay. Just wanted to check something. Just wanted to check something. Okay. Okay. Let me buy it. Okay. Just needed to check something is all. Kingdom Comes had a sale this weekend? Shield, Age of Apocalypse, and all the characters after Shield. Nice. I remember it felt like Lion was playing. I was like, I do this, then this, then this, and then I do this and this, and then triggers and reactions just went on and on. Matt Murdock, he's Captain America? I think so, right? See what hero cards he has left. Still get Iceman, Magic, X-23, Ant-Man, Vision, Gamora, Nightcrawler, Ironheart, Wasp, Shadowcat, and you still get Hulk for $6. Adam, Angel, Magneto, Bishop, Rockman. Okay, you can't get Miles anymore. You still get the GOAT for $6. Get Silk for $4. Storm is 400. Venom. I think he ran out of Storm, didn't he? I don't even see Storm listed. I guess he doesn't even have Storm. Because he never had Storm. You can still get some sealed packs. Oh yeah, he does have sales on certain things. Okay. Ah, Miss Marvel, $17. I actually really like Silk and Justice. One way or another, can find a side scheme for the villain set that you want to tuck under Silk and Infiltration is a good Thor card that you can find in. Yeah, Justice Silk, you're right, 100% is very, very good. 100%. It's the best villain deck. Mutant Genesis campaign. Juggernaut. Thanos. Yeah, but Thanos probably doesn't come with the Infinity Stone, does it? Yeah, it doesn't come with Infinity Gauntlet. Man, a lot of his villain stuff is sold out. Oh. This will never sell out. It's actually completely forgotten most of Silk's mechanics, so I probably just stuff her up again, tucking cards when I shine it. I feel like you figured it out pretty quick. I feel like you're a smart enough cookie to figure it out. Oh yeah, you can look at the bargain bin. Actually, there are decent cards that you can get this way. Actually, there are some decent cards. Ooh, $5 for Murray Hill. Jeez. Oh, gold balls is still on $2. Let's go. I saw a challenge where you play Wrecking Crew but shuffle a Thunderbolt mod into each villain deck. Sounds tough, but I want you. That's not a bad idea. Say it now if you win with East Knight. This deck looks too good. I think I did some tucking in Alter Ego when I shouldn't have when I first played because my brain was like, it's leaving, tuck that. That's fair. I feel like any Web Warrior deck is decently good. Like, it's kind of hard to mess up a Web Warrior deck. Or kind of like hard to like not play a Web Warrior deck well. So watch me mess it up. You had such a weird card. I saw this the other day. Nick Fury Sr. It's just like, I get why they made it, but like no one's playing this card. Like, it's what Nick Fury should have been, but like nobody's playing this card. It's crazy. It's literally a card that you can have, so maybe you put it in a shield or soldier deck. Maybe. Maybe. Keith, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well. God, I love the old Zelda music. My damn web. Interesting. So I always get caught in like looking at his stuff, seeing what's left, see what people like and don't like, and what they buy and whatever. Iron, welcome to chat. I'm gonna play a Silk against Venom. I use Nick Senior in a double Nick Fury draw deck with Bishop. Oh, so you play Nick and Nick Senior? I get it. I played Nick Senior and Nick Fury. Yeah. I saw somebody bringing Senior to the con. Maybe it was Web Warrior. That'd be interesting. Wait. Like, put that card in a deck? Also, welcome Rising. He would do that. I mean that in a loving way. Not a spiteful, avenging way. Isn't that con soon? Because I think it's like real soon because I leave soon. Card in deck. Okay. What if anyone brings like decks that are like custom made? I hope somebody asks the hard-hitting questions if Tony's there and whatnot. I expect you all, chat. Get in with some good questions. Put on your journalistic hats. Go nuts. Be a better me. Okay, we need a bell tower. For whom the bell turns. Is anyone from chat going to it? MD, welcome to chat. I am doing well. Hopefully you're doing well too. Hype for Fear No Evil? Yeah, I'm excited. I have some questions with it, but I'm not like, ooh, no. Like, I'm not skeptical, I guess. But I'm excited. Like, I'm not a massive Daredevil fan, so I'm not gonna like pretend to be. I like Jessica Jones and Elektra and Iron Fist, like the idea of them more. But yeah, I'm excited for it, for sure. For sure. It's better than S.H.I.E.L.D., for sure. Or the idea of it is better than S.H.I.E.L.D., I should say. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it will be... I think the villains will be interesting. I'm happy that there's 6 of them. I think that's going to be pretty cool, too. So I'm hyped for that. But we'll see. I got so long to wait. In case anyone is wondering, no one said anything, but in case you're wondering, I don't know. Ew. What was that? It's like a leaf that got stuck to me, but like really stuck. God, my life. So with hero preview stuff, they haven't said anything to me yet. They normally wouldn't yet. So you can expect creators to probably find out in like early to mid-June if it comes out in July, like that preview stuff. So I know a lot of people get excited for that stuff. So if and when they do reach out to creators about it, it's probably going to be then. Just FYI, because I know people always wonder about that stuff. It's usually like whenever the previews start, it was like a week, maybe a week and a half before that people know. Like it's really quick. So in case you're wondering like who has one, whatever, no one knows yet. Unless they did not pick me once again and then they do something, I don't know, whatever. Metaphor, welcome to chat. Can't make it to Marvel Champions cons. Going to the States at the moment is a no-go, especially with how they treat foreigners and non-Americans. Don't read the news so much. We have foreigners that come into the country all the time. I work with many foreigners and non-Americans. MD, I'm hoping we get a few more articles on the box before. Oh yeah. We for sure will. We will I'm going to assume we get Daredevil next. Yeah, I'm going to assume we get Daredevil next. And let me rephrase that. Daredevil and Echo next. And then probably go back to villains. Like, it'd be funny if they keep like dragging it out for like you don't think they'll save Daredevil for last? I feel like everyone's gonna be getting like antsy, and I don't think they want to do that situation yet. Like I could see him like teasing a bit of Daredevil and Echo first, and then going back into the villains, right? And going like, these are the rest of them or whatever. I mean, I guess realistically, I feel like they won't let me in anymore. You're allowed. I want to give the U.S. government my 5-year internet history of looking at muscular women just to get. You all think it's much harder to get into the country than it is. They Cloak and Dagger allies, dude. I hope, man. I don't know if they would drag out the heroes. I feel like a part of it is, hey, Sipping, how's it going? I feel like a part of it is that they want to like tease it out because they know it will do well. And then this way it gives you a break to do more villain stuff, which I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking it. And maybe y'all are right that they would just drag on that stuff for like longer. I hope they don't. I hope it's not another villain article. But they probably would. You're probably right. Getting a total of 6 heroes in 1 year. I know, dude. That is like the worst thing, right? So, I really miss the days when we got 2 waves in 1 year. It's really kind of stinks. I agree with you, Matifer. That they don't do that. And like they have more people than usual. I guess more people than usual, right? I mean, they had 3 at one point, then they dropped down back to 2, and they're back up to 3. I get that you're trying to get like your new guys in and whatnot, like, or like ease them in, but like just one of them designed Valkyrie. They're good, you know what I mean? They would tease Daredevil, but the base is all to 2 startup right now. Why don't you work for them yet? Who, me? For Fantasy Flight Games? They wouldn't hire me. I'm too real for them. Too real for these streets. I don't know where that comes from. The last article killed my hype as I don't want the villains spoiled. Luckily, you still have 3 more villains, right? I think the one thing is they kind of had to say that they were doing Kingpin now, because like if they kept that hidden, people would like freak out. I think they can read the room enough that like realize that people are freaking out, like that was a possibility that he wouldn't be in there, is my guess. I did a teaser for Typhoid Mary today. I bet it will be in the next villains that we did not see yet. Yeah, because she's listed with Purple Man, and what was the other one? Not Tombstone. The other guy who kept getting messed up. The X-Men era of content was pumping out across the year. The X-Men era was a lot, and I feel like Spider-Man came right on the heels too. Like that was pretty quick. Lady Electro, Hammerhead, thank you. Bullseye, yes. Thank you, chat. I think we're getting a secret bonus wave this year. Like a whole wave? No. Definitely not a whole wave. Maybe the start of one? But I don't think we'll get a whole wave. I mean, technically, even last year's bonus wave eased into this year, right? Well, so Civil War's bonus wave didn't even make it into last year, right? So it made it partially in this year. So if your idea is the bonus wave is going to be a big box and 4 expansions, then yes, I will put money on that we will not get that this year. Yeah, I'll put money on that. With the amount of Spider-Man, if you're saying though, if it's like just a big box by the end of the year or something like that, then sure, I can see that. Hopefully it's Corp 2.0. With the amount of Spider-Man villains in this box, I think it solidifies new core next year. I hope so, man. Lady Electro, Hammerhead, Bullseye, Hammerhead. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Tombstone. What's Tombstone from? I'm getting that wrong all the time. Don't believe the news. Seriously, if you're worried about flying to America, simply fly to Tijuana and walk across the border to San Isidro. Hammer college freshmen do it every week, no problem. Matifer. They make Civil War 2 and make everyone mad. That'd be hilarious. Tombstone is a street level villain. Okay. He's in the Marvel universe though, right? Like I'm not like mixing this up with DC or something nonsense. Tombstone turns up a lot against Spider-Man. Okay. So is Fantastic Four really going to happen? Yeah, it'll absolutely happen at some point. Absolutely. I still think they want to push the core box first. I'm still on the fence of the idea of Fantastic Four being the next core box. I know people disagree with me with that. That's fine. I'm still like up in the air on that. If you could wave your wand, what would you want the hero setting and villains to be for the core set? You're mixing it up with Jigsaw? Probably. Okay. Armor, welcome in chat. We do have a Tombstone scenario. You're right. Hammerstone or Hammerhead's gonna be Juggernaut 2.0. All right, so if I was to do Core Box 2.0 with just heroes and villains, right? That's what we're doing. So, knowing very little of what I know, generally speaking, X-Men can't mix with Marvel, right? It's just not allowed. Can't do it. So we can't have any X-Men heroes or X-Men villains in the box. Until very, 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 very recently, you couldn't do the same with Fantastic Four. It's still a little weird from my understanding, like contractually, but it can happen. But it's still like touchy. And I guess allegedly not super easy, but it's easier than doing with X-Men, right? So yeah, so Fantastic Four really aren't on them because they until like I think it was late last year they legally couldn't. So I almost PM Caleb to thank him for Civil War and SS sets after I watched his last interview, but I didn't want to be that person PMing devs on Facebook like cringe. I'll wait till I got to say hi to him. There you go. That's funny. So I think your core box. Okay, so I think the core box is to do two weird things at the same exact time. I think the core box needs to get obviously new people into the game, right? Hey, new people. We want new people. That is good. And you can fix a lot of things with the rules and yada, 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 and structure of the game and things I do think that need to change because they've changed over time now. If you compare a hero to nowadays to a hero in the core box, you will see the obvious issues. And it's not that the heroes were bad. It's not the heroes are bad now. It's that they're played very differently. I've said this before. Spider-Man is very much feels like play A card to do B thing, right? Versus now Silk, okay, you have to tuck things to like trigger this and then trigger that. And you like look at Hercules, look at Wonder Man. Like they're all a little bit more complicated in how they worked. Again, not like a bad thing whatsoever, and it's changed. It's just they feel very dated for what they were. They were great for their time. They just feel dated now. Anyway, so I think that's the bigger reason for Core Box 2.0. I think that the skill jump, like that's the other thing that like no one really talks about is the current environment is essentially from like telling people to go from the core box to those heroes that are generally pretty straightforward to now, let's say like, again, heroes like Silk, like that's crazy jump. Iron Man has some levels of complexity, but it doesn't though. Like it really doesn't, because once you understand, just play his upgrades. Like it's simple. That's the complexity is done. Also, welcome, Brant. I agree, it's probably the hardest one of all of them, but I think the vast majority of heroes that have come out now are more difficult, and there's more moving pieces than what Iron Man is. And also you get into the whole like Iron Man with aerial trait doesn't exist. Maybe it should by doing something else and whatever. So anyway, that's beside the point. So I think that's the reason why it needs it, because there's just more going on now. And again, I think that's a good thing. I think it makes the game more interesting. So anyway, to back up my original point of view, I think with the core box, what was I saying? Oh, core box needs to bring those new people in, right? Yay, new people. We want lots of new people. Very good. But it also needs to be something for us older people, because if it's just the core box that exists now and kind of like, you know, Spider-Man's now a web warrior and that's it, probably doesn't feel great, man, right? So I could see them putting in the core box something like a Doctor Strange and a Captain America, right? I think it's a really easy way to reprint them and get us older folks to spend money on them again, because then you put in like 3 new heroes too, or reworked heroes like a Hulk or whatever, something like that, right? And Eddie Brock, hero, a Punisher hero, not Daredevil, Ghost Rider hero, right? Like heroes that you wanted, you mix and match them, but you also have that Doctor Strange and Captain America that people are like, well, maybe I would rebuy it, maybe I want it. Now it kind of like gets you on the train to rebuy it. You know what I mean? So I think that's like kind of my set, is that you would have 2 heroes, probably a Captain America, Doctor Strange, or at least one of them, like a reworked Hulk, and then like 2 heroes we haven't had before, something like that, right? Or maybe it's like Captain America, Hulk, and like 3 heroes we haven't had, or yeah, you can see what that is. So I think that's what it would be. And again, it's not going to be any X-Men related things because of contract stuff. Probably not Fantastic Four, because I assume they would want all the Fantastic Four heroes together. But maybe if they can now figure out contractually to put like a Silver Surfer in, sure. You know what I mean? It'd be weird to get him before the Fantastic Four, but I don't think too many people would be upset about that because they know it's going to come at some point. You know what I mean? So I could see that too. As far as villains, I don't know. I don't know if I have a really strong opinion. I think you put like a spider villain in there, maybe like a Doctor Doom in there if you can do it contractually, and like Red Skull or something like that. Core box will have Eddie as a hero instrument. I think that would be a smart move for sure. Marvel versus Capcom, that'd be fun, dude. I think they should reprint those unless the hero packs. And when FFG releases their deluxe board game stuff, they mentioned last Christmas, they released their deluxe wave as a set. It would sell so well. Manafort, do you mean like a giant box of like wave 1? If I'm understanding you correctly. Paladins. I got Ash's Ascendancy and gave it a try on your recommendation. It is fantastic. So happy to hear that. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy you got into that. I love that game. I can't wait to play again. Do you think Marvel Magic the Gathering will affect Champions competition-wise? I don't think so. Oh, was your name really Jay Schlatt Jr.? That's hilarious. As somebody who has watched Jay Schlatt a lot, that's hilarious. Look in the chat, dude. I think She-Hulk is the most current feeling. Ready for a fight. She-Hulk feels very current. She was ahead of her time. The problem is like her thwart stuff feels so weak because it's like you got to pay 1 for the card and then throw away a bunch of cards. And so it's always like what, like a 6 for 5 threat removal or something like that. Or you throw away that card to pay for the other card. So it's like 6 for 5 threat removal or 5 for 4, whatever it works out to be. It just feels like weak compared to what it is. But She-Hulk, I think, was a little ahead of her time. Probably why people hated her in the beginning. I shouldn't say hated it, just didn't like her a lot. Hoping we find all this out. So MD, I do think that this is why I don't think, to Matafer's point from before, why I think they're going to release an entire cycle this year. I think with PAX Unplugged, because when is PAX Unplugged? It's usually November, right? Oh, December. Okay, so yeah, it's December. So I think that they would announce it December when they're doing it. December 4th through 6th. That's the 10th year they're doing it. That's fun. Should get a media badge for that. December 4th through 6th. Okay. So yeah, so I think that if they did the core box 2.0, I think it is a thing that they would do at PAX to build up hype. Last PAX was all talked about Arkham remake stuff, right? That was the big thing, and that's what they talked about. So I really hope we don't get a Cosmic Eternals wave. Do you think that's I saw Gilgamesh? I mean, I'm sure we will at some point. Like we'll get, I assume as long as they keep paying money for it, they'll keep doing it. But they do pay a lot in IP fees. Whatever we saw last week, chat, how much they pay. What is it, $40 million or something? When we went through their earnings statements. Oh wait, Ree, what did you get banned for? Bad movie, cool characters. Sorry, Nightbot woke up, dropped the hammer. Nightbot gets a little pissy. If we don't get Fantastic Four next year, I'm gonna give up hope. As the Daredevil fans would say, don't ever give up hope. There's always a chance. The problem is, if they do, Nightbot will be the next hero pack. Oh my god, it'd be so great. It just sits and cancels everything. Like every time the hero tries to do something, Nightbot's just like, no, get out of here. Done. Banned. Rip up the card. So yeah, so I think your best hope with something like that is that they would do I did predict the Fear No Evil wave of Discord after realizing that the comic and CW didn't have a preview, and they explained to folks that the named hero minions were the previews for the next set. Nice. Midnight Suns reskin core 2.0, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, Blade. Moon Knight's another good one. Blade's another good one. Iron Man, it won't be Wolverine. There's no shot. Ghost Rider. I would put money that, again, I would put money that nothing related to X-Men touches it. So I expect Cloak and Dagger after Iron Fist. Well, yeah, because we know Iron Fist is going to come out first, right? I know. I want MJ to find her Cloak and Dagger so bad. I want to see how it compares. But when I talked to her about it, she's like, it's back in a file somewhere. And I was like, go find it. Go find it and come here and play it. Noble Sacrifice and Gilgamesh. That would be a Classic Heroes rebrand again. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what they would do, to be honest. I think again, I think their best bet is to do 2-ish heroes. 2-ish heroes that are out of print that a lot of people want. Punisher is the hero of the moment. I would imagine they would have another street level wave. Maybe. Gotta bring a lot of these oldies up to date, yeah. As in nothing from space. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they easily could, right? And maybe that's the next announcement. They just do more of this stuff, and they keep pushing off the core 2.0 box. I know Boom Guy's a 2.0 believer too. And maybe when he comes on the channel, I'll get him to talk a bit about it. I think another Spider-Man wave is the safest bet since Spidey sells. Yeah, it does. I mean, it is the highest grossing IP of all time, right? Superhero IP. Because obviously Peter Parker, or yeah, not Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire is the greatest Spider-Man in the world. But it is. It is. They have so much left to do with it too. I really need them to do that Spider-Man wave. My Christmas wish for FFG to ask me to make a hero, I'd be enthralled. Who would you do? If all right, chat, here's your question. If FFG came to you and said, hey, amazing viewer, you're allowed to design one hero. That's it, one hero. What do you design? I'm genuinely curious what you all choose. These folks played my Transformers TCG cards during the pandemic. That's amazing. Like they surely will do symbiote wave. People are crazy for symbiotes and nines. Yeah, I mean that's like in their back pocket, just like to print money. I think Maximum Carnage set would set the gaming world on fire. I agree 100%, Maffer. 100%, you're right. New core should have Spider-Man, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Captain. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to have Wolverine. I will put money on that. It will not have Wolverine. Unless something crazy in contracting happens. They can't do it. Punisher now? Punisher's a good one. Does it have to be a Marvel hero? I mean, yeah, for Marvel Champions. Also, welcome, HP. Welcome. I would use my Spider-Punk hero. I'll design a new Hulk. The hero side will be Bruce Banner doing smart things. The alter ego will be Hulk. But yeah, you have to do a Marvel hero for Marvel Champions. White Queen. I want to see a White Queen hero bad. I'm still sad that she wouldn't do it. I would do Moon Knight, as I know him more than anyone else. So not the Tick. No, but that's a good one. If they ever do fun crossovers with things that aren't, because Tick's not DC related, right? That would be great. Leo, welcome to chat. Wiccan, as I like to say, Whiffin, is my favorite Marvel characters. Damn, that's awesome. Eddie Brock, Venom, or Toxin. Okay. Moon Knight or Shang-Chi. Like it. Also, welcome, Vampa. Paul, some cool print and play TTS fan heroes. Okay. Beast hero. I know a lot of people want Beast, right? Love it. Maybe one day. I think they should outsource it. I think they should just have the community send in a bunch. If I were to pick one or a less known one, it would be Weapon X, the Gamma-infused cyborg Hulk with Wolverine claws. I think Black Cat. I would play Black Cat. I want Black Cat hero so bad. I may have had a crush on her when I was growing up. Random facts about D20. Shang-Chi, Weapon H, Professor X. X gonna give it to you. That'd be a good one. Is the hero form that you just have another person push the wheelchair in front? Angela Odinstort or Mirage? I'm really Marvel Legendary or Marvel Heroes? For Marvel Champions, but I guess you could do Legendary too if you wanted. Dupe. Y'all know who mine would be, right? I hope by now, chat, you know who I would pick. Symbiote Suit Parker or Scarlet Spider. That's a good one. Katarine. Welcome. Black Knight. That's a good one. Villains as playable heroes like an Apocalypse hero. Yep. There it is, Joshy. Wait. This way. That's the winner right there. That's the winner. I would make the greatest Kool-Aid man anyone's ever seen. Kool-Aid man, obviously. The greatest hero. I'm telling you. When they get to the end of this game's life cycle, and they're just like, I don't know, who wants to make Kool-Aid man? Anyone? And then somebody raises their hand, like, sure. And then it sells like hotcakes. They're going to be like, what just happened? Why is Kool-Aid man outselling Captain America and Doctor Strange combined? Because the power of Kool-Aid man. I'm telling you. Spider-Ham. I might have missed it, but I think us getting Silk means we'll get another web box with Doc Ock as a villain, possibly as a hero. I mean, we'll get it eventually. But so my other weird thing is I really want Boggs to do it. Because I know Boggs is like a massive Spider fan, and I feel like he would just do well with it. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping they can get him to do it. Punisher, Beta Ray, Black Knight, Eddie Brock Venom, Captain Britain, Goalie Man, Nico Minoru from Midnight Suns. Nico, yeah. Midnight Suns would be good. Give me a hero from the 2099 timeline. Coulson, he never truly dies. Howard the Duck is also a really good one. I would really like a Howard the Duck. We're playing Marvel Legendary, so many cool options. Hey, Star, how's it going? Seriously though, if I were able to design someone, not that I love them, but I want to do Professor X and or Beast just to fill the gaps. Howard Duck is a Justice ally with the bird trait. Birds everywhere. Bog should do all things Spider-Man or MJ. MJ I'm cool with too. I just assume MJ's really busy all the time with her new job. So that's why it's like, Boggs is just like chilling. Does anyone even know what Boggs does now? Besides hangs out in, I think, Taiwan, China with his wife. I forgot one of those countries. I'm really ignorant about it, but Falcon would be unstoppable. Captain Carter, Spiders Man, that's a good one. Cleveland. I'm surprised we haven't got Howard as that. I know, right? They're too scared to do it. Ghost Rider. When I'm done producing my board game, I may apply to FFG. You should. Hopefully they don't do to you what they did to me. China. Okay. I always want to say China, but I always feel like that was too obvious. Boggs works with the company that does Earthborn Rangers. I don't think he does he? Does Boggs work with them? I think it's just MJ, right? I do know why, Josh. Aunt May hero, make her stronger than Hawkeye. That'd be hilarious. Turn these lights on. Mary J. Venom with Paul Nemesis. Let's go. Hey, Billy. Welcome to chat. Elsa Bloodstone. That's a good one, too. You know what I would also pick? DC Champions. I knew that wasn't the question, but it's the answer. Honey Badger. That's where he is. There's a game called Hub World. I did not know that he was with them. Man, Andy Navarro really just like stole everyone from FFG. Good for him. I thought Boggs helped design Hub World add-on. Yeah, apparently. I did not know that. But yeah, so Boggs worked with FFG for a long time. He did Lord of the Rings. He did Marvel Champions. A bunch of different things. Also, welcome, Honorable. Ooh, Werewolf by night. DC Champions, please. I know, right? I did make a Paul custom card art with my buddy Wilson. MJ Venom would be sick, or just Eddie Venom, Agent Coulson. Man, Coulson getting some love. Good for him. Good for him. All right, what do we got going on here? I can't tell if this is super zoomed in or not. I don't think so. I think I'm just... Oh yeah, chat. So I've been recently playing Pragmata, the video game. It's fantastic. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Star Wars Champions? Oh my god, yeah. His first name is H. Loki Hero. Star Wars Champions would be amazing. I just finished Mouse PI. I heard Mouse PI was really good. I watched a few streamers play it. It looked good. But I will say, like, Pragmata, I had, like, low expectations for it. Like, I was just like, whatever. And then after doing it, I'm only like 8 hours in, but it's fantastic. Would DC Champions be the same game, or would you want something different mechanics? No, I want different mechanics. For sure. I don't even want to call it DC Champions. I want like DC I don't know. You can't be IGN and just hate IGN's the worst. They're the worst company. Game journalism needs to die. Because it's not journalists. I get very defensive about journalism as a journalist. Man thing, that's going. I think the closest we're going to get to a Loki hero is Thor using Show of Empathy after Face the Pass. Pragmata is out. Is it good? It's phenomenal. Dude, Capcom cannot miss right now. When I saw the previews for Pragmata, I was like, this looks dumb. Like, I'll be honest. I was like, this looks dumb. I don't want to play this. And then the reviews came out, and some people that, like, I watched the live streams, and, like, some speedrunners I like watching were playing it. And I was like, all right, it doesn't look terrible. And I was like, yeah, all right, YOLO, whatever. And then started playing it, and I got immediately hooked. It's so good. Would you guys really sink all that money into a new LCG now, though? CyberJace, I would sink my money into it and buy 2 copies of everything. And this way, when the game explodes, I will sell my extra copies for 5,000% MSRP, and that would be my new retirement plan. I mean, not really, but kind of. Poster Paul card in Discord for the Paul fans. Love it. Go check it out if you haven't joined Discord yet. Oh, my Discord button doesn't work. DC Super Friends. I like that. Weird how Xbox is doing a lot to fix their brand image. They've been in the dumps. I saw PlayStation 5 did this thing recently that, like, if you buy digital games, I don't know if it's true or not, so somebody can fill me in, where you buy digital games, and if you don't play it for like a month, it just goes away. So, like, even though you bought the game, it just goes away. Like the DRM or something, whatever it's called. I was like, there's no shot this can be real, but people were acting like it was real. I don't know if I was done. 100%. I'm going to sink my money into everything legendary, DC, so yes. Justified. We're suckers. Gimme. Mike, what games are we buying and scalping? DC Champions if it ever comes out. Xbox died when PlayStation did a video about sharing games back then. You know what my death thing was for Xbox? So I had a PS2, 3, 4. Never got a PS5. But I had Xbox 360. And I got it, and like 3 months later, it got the red ring of death. And I couldn't bring it back to Toys R Us. Yes, I'm that old. Couldn't bring it back to Toys R Us because they wouldn't accept it. And Xbox was like, no, that stinks. You should buy a new system. I was like, bro, it's less than 6 months old. It was like 3 months and like a few days. And they're like, yeah, crazy. I was like, I'm never buying an Xbox product again. Sony better not be cracking down on game shirts. The only way I can justify their $75 pricing with a friend. Yeah. Just no reason to drop Sony. Yeah. I'm telling you, once I became a PC guy, and I don't mind Nintendo. I know people hate on Nintendo. That's fine. I get it. But I like my Switch. It's fine. Plays Bayonetta. But yeah, Toys R Us was the best. It was so good. So I think I've said this. I grew up very poor, and so my mom couldn't afford me to like buy things because I live in a single family household. Or single parent household. So my mom couldn't afford to buy me anything, but on Friday night or Saturday nights, we would go to Toys R Us, and because no one would really go like late at night, so we would go and then we just go play with the toys, and like we couldn't buy any of them, but we play with them. We became friends with the people that worked there because they were all just kids and they didn't really care, so they let us play with whatever. It's great. Some great childhood memories. My OG Xbox lasted, or OG 360 lasted 2 years or so before the red ring. That's amazing. So crazy how my PS2 survived for like the longest time. Then I got a PS3. PS2 still worked. PS3 died eventually. And my PS2 still worked, and then I just traded all in for like a PS4. Once I got my Steam Deck, dude, Steam Deck is the greatest invention ever. It'll be interesting to see what the Steam Cube thing does. Though the rumor speculation on it's gonna be so expensive. I only have a PS5 and Switch at the moment. Older consoles packed, and they do fine for me now. No reason to get a Switch 2. Something comes out. I grew up super poor, so I cherish my system's games. Yeah, same here. Yeah, like a lot of my friends had like PS5s and whatever, and like that's cool, but my computer can do everything, so. The Switch 2 I would probably eventually get with a new Zelda game. I do like the idea of running some of my games like a higher FPS, but it just, I can't justify it, you know. True was where I bought my N64 first time I bought my own money. I remember the day I got an N64. Blew my mind. You remember watching Mario 64 for the first time? And you're like, graphics can never get better than this. My PS2 still works. Play Wild Arms 4 on it today. That's amazing. My PS3 is my King of the Hill player. I love King of the Hill. When my son was born and when you had to wake up in the middle of the night, I made it through every episode of King of the Hill. Love this show. Kevin, welcome to chat. I'm happy today I completed at least one match with each of the 65 heroes. Let's go. Jinx, I'm so old. I just taught my son the other day what Jinx meant. He loves it. Taught all the kids at school. I haven't owned a console since the OG Xbox died for me and my two roommates. One roommate had two die. PC Master Race for now. Yeah, PC is just so good. Mainly because like if something dies, I just like replace the part, you know. I still have two NESs, one OG and one top loader. My Genesis and my SNES. You know what's weird? So I tried to play an SNES on like their games recently, and the graphics are so bad it gives me a headache. I can't do it. I feel so old. I was ecstatic by my Game Boy Color. I love it. Switch 2 is my only gaming console. I like Nintendo exclusives and these mostly, so that's all I really need. Yeah. Hades 2 just did an update. I've been playing a lot of Hades too. Experienced Mario 64 on Toys R Us kiosk. It was my first time seeing a 3D game. Same. Did you ever play? They had it at Blockbuster for the most part. The Game Boy VR headsets where everything was just red and like the spacing was weird and just gave you a massive headache. Great times. I remember when WWE Day of Reckoning thought it was top tier. None of my PS or Xbox systems survived. Virtual Boy, that's right. That's right. Oh my God, that's crazy. I was living my own during high school and bought my PS2 home with Wild Arms 3. Played it through my late high school. It's such a good memory. The launch tires were so bad for the PS2. What are you talking? They had the bouncer. I remember when the bouncer launched with it, or close to launch with it. And I was like, this is amazing. Virtual Boy, yeah. Orphan and like Fantavision. I remember when Blockbuster had Pokemon Snap kiosks where you could print off your photos. Oh my god, they did. I forgot about Pokemon Snap. God, I played that game a lot. That's a good one too. I like Pokemon Coliseum too. I was so obsessed with Pokemon. The Bouncer was awesome. It's such a good game. I wish it's one of the few games I wish I could play still. And now people act like we have no good games when we have so many good games hitting this year. We have it's constant. Like I said, Capcom can't miss right now. Resident Evil 9, phenomenal. Pragmata, phenomenal. Stellar Blade's now 2 years old. Stellar Blade's a phenomenal game. Tons of fun. I don't even buy that many new games now I think about it. I like oh, what was the game? The tagline was Der Will Zermacht. It was German. Der Will Zermacht. Xenosaga. I like the Xenosaga games. I wish I could play them again. They're redoing the Trails games, which I'm really excited about. Try to wait for a sale. Yeah, Steam Summer Sale should be happening soon, right? I just backed Dungeon Crawler Carl Unstoppable. Nice. Capcom should take back the RPG buzz, remake or make the new Breath of Fire would be good. Yeah. Parasite Eve, that's a good one too. Parasite Eve's a good one. There's so many. There's so many. I just started playing what was it? I've had it forever. What was the one we take photos and you rewind time? Life is Strange. I just started playing Life is Strange. And because like everyone's like, it's such a good game. And I get really, you all know me, I get really cautious about very hyped things. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And I finally started playing it because I got way back when on sale for like $1. And I was like, oh, this is actually like a really good game. Breath of Fire 3 and 4 slap so hard. Yeah. By the way, I finished Dead House Gates. No, let's go. Did you love it? Was it phenomenal? I'm excited for you to do Memories of Ice next. I mean, Dead House Gates is better, but Memories of Ice is also very good. Sleeving up a rocket deck to play in a 3-player game this week. Maria Hill Energy artwork. Nice. I want Dragon Age Origins remake, but EA feels like, yeah. You need to just use mods at this point. That's what I do for like Final Fantasy 7. I just play modded version, because I don't like the remake version of Final Fantasy 7. I've been playing a lot of Tamagotchi Life recently. Crazy game. I don't even know what that is. I have Hank Hill, Macho Man, Danny DeVito, David Bowie, Storm from X-Men, Elphaba, and quite a few more characters all living together. That's hilarious. Tomba Remastered. EA screwed them. Yeah. All those big companies are just going through it. The future is indie developers. It really is. Indie developers are just doing so well. Focus camera. There we go. Too many of those companies. I mean, it's kind of what the board game industry is doing. It's getting just too like bloated. I think Square is relying on the FF7 remake stuff because they don't have a lot game wise, and the last few years they tried, didn't do well. Yeah, they'll do the last Final Fantasy VII remake game. I haven't even finished Rebirth. I'm like a quarter of the way through it. I just get so annoyed with it. I finished at House Gates and immediately started Memories of Ice. I was upset about a few things. Upset with the writing, or just upset with how it went on things? I turned on Sea of Stars and noticed they kicked Girard, the completionist, out of it. Google why. Huh, I have to look at that. Excuse me. Rebirth is so long. Dude, I still get angry with remake. Just because The first 5 hours of the game should not take 40 hours. I had Tomba on a demo disc, play it forever. I have Ancient Aliens meme guy living next to Invader Zim. Give me a new Red Dead Redemption 3. I still have to play the first 2 again. It's been forever. I've been playing Crimson Desert. I heard that's good. Quasimorph and still playing Cyber Knights here and there. I'm also playing Tamagotchi. Have Thor, Magic, Danny DeVito, and D20 all hanging. I have to go look at this. Also, welcome, Alan. With the Final Fantasy VII remake, it's so claustrophobic, dude. They just force so much into it. They force so much nonsense. The amount of times you'd like run back for ugh. The completionist committed charity fraud. The long and short of it, ugh. Interesting. About 2 particular characters, everything was great. It's just like it's just like, oh, yep, I know what you're talking about. Ghost Spider Hero Board? I know. It's great. I wish they had a silk one, but maybe sometime. Oh, that's just a print in there. I'll just Aaron. Using his dead mother to manipulate people? Gotta love people. Gotta love people. People are the worst. Gotta love people. Oh, let me share this deck I'm using so you can all see before we get started. But I've been playing Grim Coven a lot. And it rips. I haven't even heard of that. I have to check that out. The mouse PI I'll eventually get. Because I think that looks cool. But I'll wait until that's super on sale. There's just so many good games coming out. I think what also drives me nuts is people will see like Resident Evil 9. And they'll be like, oh, it's however much it is. And there's only like to beat the story is like 9 hours. Like, bro, I put more hours into that game than like most of the RPGs I've owned. Because I played through it so many times. All right, chime counters. We have them. Rage, put bell tower, quiet. It comes in with 2. Big win? I hope so. I have a ton of replay of it. Dude, it's so good. And the community is so good. Play stronger together with a ghost spider. Nice. The community for Resident Evil is so good too. Because they have so many good mods and like they up the difficulty or do crazy things. I love the community for it. It reminds me of a Marvel Champions community or like Lord of the Rings community. Okay. So I have the core box for chapter 2. I have to play it more. I messed around with it a little bit off stream. I gotta play it on stream. I should come out with a video for it. I'm so far behind. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I saw they did the new hero decks, and I'm still on the fence. If I really want to get down that rabbit hole. Finally beat Knife in the Dark. Got my acrylic tokens coming in. Great price. Hope they don't scuff easily. You'll be good. Unless you could do something crazy. Someone I said a bit ago they played at least one game with each of the 65 heroes. I'm jealous. Been playing since Guardians Most Wanted and never get to play enough, so I haven't even played half the heroes yet. Because of this channel is how I play most of them. Stronger Together also heals really strong allies like Groot, Victor Makta, and Warpath. Nice. Tactics Aragorn and Merry and Frodo card that cancels damage. Yeah. Oh, Knife in the Dark. Knife in the Dark. I'm sorry. You're thinking the Lord of the Rings scenario. I was thinking that was a video game. Yes. Yes, I know what you're talking about now. Sorry, my brain's shot. Okay. So we do have Venom coming in. You can all keep talking about whatever. It's fine. Vengeance. After you attack and deal damage, give him a card face down. We know how this works. So after Venom activates, move each face down card from your identity. I wish it was a tucked card. Yeah, you don't tuck it. I guess just getting your identity. That's actually weird. In the bell tower, when any amount of damage would be dealt to Venom by an attack, you may place that many chime counters on here. No. Derailing is fine. Derailing is fine. All right, let's look at our 6. I appreciate derailing. Keeps chat active. Get ready, wall crawler. Make the call. Smooth as silk. Okay. I don't need my get readies yet. What's the point of the challenge? It really is. It really is. Choose enemy or scheme and play. Discard cards on top of the encounter deck until. Okay. Make the call. Doesn't work. Smooth as silk. I don't hate. What is my stat line? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So wall crawler doesn't make sense either. So we'll get rid of these 4. 3, 4, 5. I love discarding everything. Okay. Perfect. So we got ingenuity and we are currently a genius. So we can only play for the genius trait, maximum per player. We can exhaust to generate a mental resource. We'll use the power in all of us to play this. Because once we become silk, we are no longer genius. So we have organic webbing and outwit. Big name identity specific allies to grow out cameo the next ways. That'd be nice too. Yeah, with derailing is the only way my ADH brain works. You got no idea where the train is going because neither do I. All right, so let's flip up. We'll use ingenuity and throw away Spider-Man 2099 to play organic webbing. Yeah, cameo, I don't know. The punishment in cameo is just so much in the beginning. Okay, outwit will be nice for the futures. Probably not now. All right, so we're going to choose Venom to do smooth as silk. Okay, so we choose an enemy. I choose you, Pikachu. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a card from that same encounter set is discarded and tucked under silk. Symbiote Strength. Standard. Symbiotic Strength. All right, Venom. Guard the bell tower. We will tuck that under there. So we now have 1 tuck card. We'll hold on to that. We will thwart 2 off the main scheme, bringing that down. 0. Psylocke is great with cameo. The Psylocke hero. Or, I'm sorry, the Psylocke ally. You always want to draw that you have set up survive, especially in harder villains. Yeah. Oh, because she has the resource generators? Is that why? Iron Man ally plays pretty well. Personally, I like my Thor cameo. Okay. This is Enchantress. Alright. I don't want to ready silk because there's no reason to. Alright, let's ready up. I'm going to hold on to outwit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Madame Web. Swinging silk kick. Okay. So this goes up 1. We didn't attack and deal damage to Venom, so we didn't do that. Okay, we didn't do any of that. Venom's going to attack. We will defend against this. So 3 against is 2. 2, we take 1 damage. Hand of 6 2 knives. What's the term? Win more. Heard win more one more time from Boom Guy. Cameo is the ultimate win more in my experience. The villain scheme. So this is also a treachery card that we'll tuck under there. Right? Because I have to do treachery. Yeah. Schemes for 1, 2. Let's get up to 3. Okay. So. Yeah, we can't. Let's do Ingenuity. Rapid response and across the Spider-Verse to play Madame Web. So we control 2 Web Warrior cards, so we can look at them. You may discard 1 and put them back in any order. Remove 1 chime counter and then attach the villain. After attach the villain takes the amount of damage, give the attached villain 1. Okay, we're going to get rid of that for now. And put that back. I remember PBG making 1 back in the day. Game here can be fun, but it's just a gimmick build. I just can't do well with it. Alright, so we're going to exhaust Organic Webbing and discard a Tuck card under Silk. We're going to discard the Advance to ready us up. We can ping off the Tough. He does not. We did not damage him, so we don't place 1 face down counter or 1 face down card on us. Madame Web is going to thwart 2 off of here. Bring it down to 1. Let's ready up. I'll hold on to both these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, terrible hand. Terrible hand for us, chat. Let's get up to 2. Venom's going to attack. Web's going to take the hit for 2, 3, remove a chime counter. She dead. Move these around. There is no chime counter, so don't have to worry about them. Bad card is... Okay. Treachery card goes under me. Schemes for 1, 2. Goes up to 4. Yeah, but I just want to use it as ready up cards for Organic Webbing. But you're right, I don't have to. Alright, we're going to throw away 2 swinging web or silk kicks to put Outwit. Hold on, we gotta tuck these face up so I know what they are. Throw away Spider-Man to put in Eidetic Memory. Alright, so let's do... We'll thwart for 2. Exhaust this, so we thwart for 3. Brings down to 1. And then we're gonna flip down and ready up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, doubles. Okay. This goes up by 1, so up to 2. He's going to scheme for 1. Put the symbiote in play, engage with you. So schemes for 1, scheme for another 1, so it's up to 4. Been meaning to play the new game. I have to play the new one too. I like the old Vampire Survivors. Card gain Surge. All right, we don't tuck this. Tooth and Nail. All right, so this comes with 8. Anytime Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove an equal amount of threat from here. Okay, so we have that. We're going to want to get rid of that, so we're going to want to do big hits, but he's got Guard and Patrol, so we have to get rid of that too. Which I think we can handle. So let's discard a tuck card of Advance to draw 2 more cards. Okay, all of our doubles. Okay. Let's... flip up. So, let's first do 2 damage to take out the Enraged Symbiote, which we now get. I am going to do a double with ingenuity to play swing silk kick. Deals 7 damage to an enemy. You may discard a card under silk of the same encounter set as the enemy. If you do, deal 2 additional damage. So we'll do it with Venom. So that's 9 damage onto him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Brings it down to 8 life. We take a face down. We'll just give it to him because we know it's going to go to him. And this also gets rid of Tooth and Nail. So that was 9 damage. Yeah, it has to be that way. Okay. Griffin, have you played Final Girl? Yes, I play a lot of it. Love it. Phenomenal game. Absolutely phenomenal game. Let's use a double to play Command Team. I don't know where they are. I used to have Command Team tokens. Oh, there they are. Also, welcome, Griffin. Okay. Let's put in get the scoop. Put 4 into there. Oh, wait. We defeated a side scheme. I have to tuck that. Tooth and Nail, right? After you defeat a mission or side scheme, you should have done that. My bad. I keep forgetting to do that. Let's do a gray double and wall color playing Ghost Spider. What we'll do with this exhaust your identity, remove 2 threat from here. Any player may trigger this. The Cindy Moon player looks at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck and tucks one of those. Okay. Yeah, Final Girl's so good. Alright, so Spider Girl is going to deal 2 damage, but not 2 Venom to the bell tower. It does not have at least 3 counters there, so it doesn't flip. Let's do... Exhaust Organic Webbing will discard Symbiotic or Enraged Symbiote to ready us up. And then we'll do Outwit. So when Silk makes a basic thwart, exhaust Outwit for this basic thwart. She gets +1 thwart for each card tucked under the same encounter set. So that's 3. This goes down to 1. I think that's good for now. I don't want to flip the tower yet. I could command team Ghost Spider, but it's probably better to try to get some other heroes in there. We used all of our doubles. We still need an upgrade, I think, because we need our claws. So I'm kind of waiting for them. All right, I think that's good. No, let's use command team to ready up Ghost Spider. And Ghost Spider can thwart 1, bring us down to 0. Okay, now we'll ready up. Because we're probably going to have Ghost Spider take the hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. This goes up by 1. So he's going to get that card. Ghost Spider's going to take this hit. So it's going to be 2. 3. His activation is an attack. Deal 2 indirect damage. I have to take the 2. Remove 1 chime counter from the bell counter. Okay. So I took 2 damage. Ghost Spider gets knocked out. Bad card is 2 rage counters. Okay. After Venom Takes any amount of damage, remove 1 rage counter, so he gains overkill. So we want to deal damage to him. Okay. He gets +1 attack. So we want to play Nicholas Fury for sure. Faux show. So we're going to use Ingenuity as 1, 2, 3, 4. To get Nick in, we're going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. I was going to play Web of Life and Destiny, but I don't think so anymore. Alright. Oh yeah, Ghost Spider's response. Good catch. Identity specific card or event? Event. I have none. Oh wait, there's a double in here still? I thought I used them all. Wait. Do I have an extra double in here? No, I just can't count. Okay. Okay. So I was going to put Web of Life Destiny, but Spider-Man's too... Oh, no, I can't put in Spider-Man. Oh. Okay. We are going to put in Web of Life and Destiny. Oh my god, this pains me to do. We're going to throw away Spider-Man and Smoothest Silk to play Spider. Oh my god, it feels so bad. Yeah, but we didn't have anything to do with Ghost Spider. Okay. So what we're going to do... is Nick Fury... Okay. Okay, this is so dumb. Nick Fury's going to deal 2 damage. 1, 2. He gets a card and loses a rage counter. So we need to get rid of this. We're going to use Command Team to ready up Nicholas Fury again. And he's going to attack again, dealing 2 more damage. Gets another card. Rage counter goes away. After Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove... Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't remember if any of his cards give him overkill, but we'll find out, I guess. We'll find out together, chat. Spider. I don't want to lose Spider yet. So what we'll do... This is so dumb. This better work out. 1 more damage. Actually, wait. No. We're going to add 1. We're going to just put a chime counter on. It gets wrecked, but yeah, no, right? Okay. Then we will thwart 2 off of our side scheme. And keep that like that. That's fine. And then we'll ready up. Alright, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 2 left. Double or claws. J. Jonah Jameson, the true hero of Spider-Man. Okay. This goes up by 1. Nick Fury, please, for the love of God, don't be an overkill. Hits it with 2. Put this in play. You are stunned. Okay. Put this in play. Okay. So that was a whole 2 damage. Should just take a hit. He dies. They're each gonna attack me for 2. I'm gonna take the hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bad card is... Don't be an assault. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Cursed. Hey, Captain. Stupid Weekly Tuesday 7:30 meetings where I miss. You came back for Shadow's Pass. Okay.
No, God! No!
Place one additional die for each identity card tucked under, so that's 4. No. Okay, so that's 4 there. He has a 1 defeated. Okay. And there's a garden patrol. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is good. Okay. Surprised you haven't just gone with stand 3 folks. I know. Okay. We'll throw away a double to put our claws in, because we'll need that at some point. I'm going to clear my stun. I'm going to use organic webbing to get rid of Shadow of the Past to ready myself up. Okay. We'll use Ingenuity and throw away 2 cards to play J. Jonah Jameson. We're going to exhaust this card to remove 2 threat from a scheme. 2 threat there. Pictures of Spider-Man. Exhaust this card. You get +1 attack for each tuck card. Okay. So that doesn't make a difference right now. So let's do... two damage to take out the symbiote. I think we flip down. Well, we're going to use Spider. She's going to end up back in our hand to thwart 2 off the side scheme. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? We're going to flip down. Hope for the best. Oh my god, but he's going to scheme so much. I have to. Alright, Spider will hold on to him. 1, 2, 3. God, we're going to lose to the freaking Shadow of the Past. Bill Murray. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's hope we can hold on. This goes up by 1. He's going to scheme for 1. Resolve the when revealed ability. Remove 2 charge counters from the bell tower. The bell tower is on the quiet side. Take 1 damage. Okay. Oh wait, that doesn't go here. Take 1 damage from that too. He schemes 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brings up to 8. 2 bad cards. Alright, so he gets his rage counters back. We'll deal with that later. Surge. We're revealed if you have 4 cards tucked in your identity, discard 1 of those cards. Tuck this card in your identity. I don't. So nothing happens. Oh, no, I still have to tuck it. It's just saying, okay. After a player card effects, discard this card from under. Wait, after a player card effect discards this card from under an identity, that identity takes 2 damage. Okay. Card gains Surge. Okay, we got another one. Okay. When a card would be tucked under your identity by a player card effect, tuck it under here instead. Then if there are 2 marked tuck cards, you may discard this card. Okay. We have to remove a card.
No, God!
Alright, so I have to do 1 at random.
No, God,
so if I
please,
discard
no,
Hunting the Spider
no,
Bride,
no,
I take 2 damage and I lose the game. Okay, I lose that one. Okay. Yeah, so we discarded one. It was at random. Okay. 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 This went very downhill very fast. So, first thing we'll do is we'll heal 3 because we're about to die. We'll discard a tucked card. We'll discard this one and we'll just take the 2 damage. Doing so, we get to draw 2 cards. Okay. 3 life? I think that's fine. When a card would be touching our identity, tuck it here instead. Okay. We're going to flip up. Let's use a double. Actually, wait. Gray double. Okay, so we have a gray double for that. Okay. Let me think about this. Let's use I want to get Spider-Man 2099 in play. So we'll use a double, ingenuity, and a rapid response to get him in play. Yes. They will give him overkill, so I have to figure that out. So I'm probably gonna have to defend with him, or defend with Silk. We'll use a gray double to play Spider. Coming back, right, chat? All we did was use a gray double to play Spider, and originally played Spider-Man 2099. I'll give it a second to catch back up. So back. All right. So what we'll do is Spider-Man 2099. I don't want to do the response. We'll take out the enraged symbiote. We would tuck it here. We'll tuck it here instead. You may discard this card. So we'll discard that card. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So. Spider. Alright, let's think about this. If we did wall crawl, we can remove a lot of threat from the main scheme, which could be good. You can also command team Spider-Man. Let's command team Spider-Man. Ready him up. Let's do... two damage here. Just in time to crush. Hey, Sean. Alright, let's play Smooth as Silk. Choose an enemy. I choose Venom. And discard cards until the counter deck until I get same one. Caught off guard. Venom. Okay. So now, let's use Spider to remove 2 threat from here. We lose Spider. We don't get him back. After you lose one, we draw a card. Team building. Two, three. Same encounter set. We don't want to do that yet. We'll do Spider Reflexes. We'll throw away 2 cards for that. That pains me to do, but whatever. We'll use Organic Webbing to discard a Venom card to ready us up. And then we will thwart 2, 3, 4 off of here. So this brings it down to 2. Okay. And then we'll ready up. This way, he could take this hit. We can defend against the main attack. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicholas, Web Kick, Cross the Spider-Verse, Ghost Spider. Okay, we'll figure that out. All right, 1 goes on to here. He's going to attack and he's going to gain Overkill. So he's swinging for 3. We're going to defend 3. When Silk defends, exhausts Spider Reflex for this attack. She gets +1 defense for each tuck card on the same encounter set. After this attack, tuck the top card of the encounter deck under Silk. So it's 5 defense versus 3 attack, 4 damage, and we tuck, or then we tuck this top card of the encounter deck. Oh, Mr. High gets tucked. That's a good one. Okay, so he's gonna attack for like 5. Spider-Man's gonna take the hit and get knocked out. In doing so, we trigger Web of Life Destiny. We draw a card. Then we get a bad card. He's 1 card away from decking out. Okay. Don't be our treachery. It is the treachery. So we take 2 damage. So we're down to 1 life. And that goes away. And now we tuck this. Okay. Okay. So. J. Jonah has nothing they can do. That's fine. Let's discard Mr. Hyde. Yeah, Mr. Hyde's fine. Actually, no. Let's discard Tooth and Nail. And ready up Silk. Okay. We want to play Nicholas Fury, for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Gray double is terrible for us, but get ready is fine. It's like the top card of the encounter discard pile. Oh shoot, yeah, we have to surge. Shoot. Hold on, wait. What was the top card of discard pile on that card? Discard pile, okay. So it wasn't. Shoot, so we get this into play then. Because this is the card I took. He was surged in. Is engage the player, discard Calvin. Okay, so he comes in. And we take the top card of the discard pile. Which was Tooth and Nail? No, that's not right. Wait, is it right? No, that's not right. It would have been the Formula one, right? I think. So yeah, where's Surge Mr. Hyde in? So if Calvin Zebo's engage the player, discard that. Mr. Hyde engage the player. Okay. Give Mr. Hyde a tough status. And heal 1 damage to each hero and ally. So it's just the hero. Okay. Then we play everything like normal. I think we're fine then. It might be slightly off, but it's not a great card to get anyway, so that's fine. And then we still ready up. Yeah, we discard Tooth and Nail. So I think that would have been right. Okay. 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 Yeah, Venom's still stage 1. And we're going to have to flip down. Let's do. Sorry, swingingly. Nick will deal 2 damage on the here. We'll use a get ready to ready up Nick to get rid of this card. He now discards each copy of this. I wanted to kind of wait for that, but that's fine. Okay. Because we're going to flip down and heal. Let's get rid of our gray double and a web kick to play Albert Moon. We're going to... That's the wrong thing. We're going to flip down. Healer 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to tuck... No, I'm not going to tuck the top card. No, I should. I don't want to, though, because that's going to make that go up an extra 1. It's already at 3, because it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. No, yeah, so we'll just heal for each tuck card, which is 2. 1, 2. Okay. All right, let's ready up. We're going to lose Nick, but that's fine, because I don't want to get hit twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, this goes up by 1. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. Brings up to 7. Brings up to 8. Now an acceleration icon comes on. Back in the States, brush. Yeah, and the Nick block wouldn't help either. 100% true. All right, so bad card. Watch you play this game. Oh my god. We lost. Unless this is a 0. Nope, 3. Oh my god, we got crushed. Holy cow. That went terribly. The indirect damage ruined us. Okay. You know, we were right there. All right, should we try one more time, chat? Our nemesis and getting our obligation back to back. Turns out, not great. One, two, three, 4. Five. Okay. One more time. Do it one more time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not great, Bob. All right, this will be better. Comes in with toughness. This goes away. This goes away. This goes away. Okay. Okay. Beneath the trees where nobody sees. Pretty interesting. Nice. Okay, chat. Surely we could do better. Okay. Maybe this is why it's a hard deck to pilot. You do go through your deck fast with this. Mater. Tomater. Guilty. Alright, YouTube. I gotta cut your music. I need something more exciting. This is just depressing me now. That's my American person. Mater. Tomater. Okay. No. Okay. That's solid. Okay. Okay, we could do this. We could do this, chat. We could do this. Let's go. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so many. All win and Nick Fury. Okay, we're back at it, chat. We're back at it. Okay. Actually, I think we hold all of this. VR or V1. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay. We're actually we'll stay down. We'll use 2 doubles to play Nicholas Fury to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. J. Jonah, baby. Let's go. The true hero of Spider-Man. I'm gonna get rid of 3 cards to play J. Jonah Jameson, the true hero of Spider-Man. We're gonna flip up. I like these cards. I want to hold on to them, but I don't know if I will. So Nicholas Fury. We'll thwart 2 off of here. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to get rid of the tough. We'll ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we don't have Spider-Man. 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 All right, this goes up by 1. Nick is going to take this hit of 2. Oh, yeah, sure. Now I get a 0 boost. Sure. Bad card is, let me guess, Shadow of the Past. All right, Arranged Symbiote. That's fine. Okay. Now. Deal 2 damage to Tuck and Rage Symbiote. Let's throw away 2 to play Outwit. And then flip down. So, all right, we'll flip down. We're ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was hoping for Genius. Goes up by 1. Schemes for 1, 2, 3. It's on attack. Goes up to 5. Bad card is. When revealed, remove 2 chime counters from the bell tower. If the bell is quiet side, take 1 damage. There's a treachery. We'll hold on to that. Oh, wait. We can't. Sorry. All right. Let's exhaust J. Jonah Jameson to play Get the Scoop. Oh, Ingenuity was the next card. God, I hate my life. So I would have gotten that. Now I won't. Unless we can shuffle in a very specific way to hopefully get it again. Four. Okay. Let's discard a tuck card to get 2 more cards. Give me ingenuity. Ah. Meh. We'll flip up. The minion didn't scheme? No, the minion was under me. Wait, did I do the minion scheming? No, he came in as an engaged thing. He was our bad card, right? Let's use a double to play spider reflexes. If I a scheme, let me know. Somebody doesn't mind checking that. Play Web of Life and Destiny. We'll throw away 3 cards to play the Spider-Man. Okay. No, that's fine. I'd rather you double check than not. All right, I'm going to do 2 damage, but I'm just putting it on the bell counter. Spider-Man is going to thwart for 2. Off of here. Brings down to 3. It readies me up. I think you're good. Okay. Marvel Universe post Batman, Ben Affleck. There'll be that'd be fun. Let's do do we flip the bell counter and just take the hit? Yeah, I feel like I need to build out still. So if we do the bell, it flip and we absorb 4 basically. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do 4 in the bell. Or 2 more in the bell to get to 4. So basically now when Venom attacks, when his attacks do any damage to an identity, remove that many chime counters from here. Prevent 1. And if there's none, then flips over. All right, let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Hobby Brown, swinging web kick. Ugh. Okay. Okay. This goes up by 1. He's going to attack. We're going to take this hit. So it's going to be 2 plus nothing. Just removes 2 chime counters. Okay. Bad card is Surges. Give the villain 1 face down cards. Treachery. Next one is Venom activates against you. Each boost card turned up this way gets +1 boost. Oh, okay, cool. So we got 2 treacheries. What do we have? 9 life. I'm going to take this hit. So he's swinging for 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. So I only take 3 because 2 chime counters come off here. This flips back over. Okay, we have 2 treachery cards. That's fine. We're probably going to flip back down. J. Jonah Jameson's going to exhaust or remove 2 off of the side scheme. Okay. You know what? 1, 2. Okay. What we're going to do is play Smooth as Silk. We're getting Venom. Okay, so it's another Venom card. We're going to dump 2 cards. One of them is a double, unfortunately, to play the Claws. Okay. So what I want to do is when Silk makes a basic thwart, exhaust, outwit. So we're going to thwart 1, 2, 3 total off of this. Brings down to 1. Use Spider-Man to put 2 more chime counters on there. Readies us up. We are now going to flip down and heal 3. And ready up. And hold on to our swinging Silk Kick to flip the tower. This way we can absorb lots of damage and move on with our life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silk damage cards. Our big one is the Web Kick one. So we have a matching card, which we do. Will deal 9 damage. All right, this goes up by 1 to 2. He schemes for 1, 2, remove 1 chime counter. That's fine. So that's 2 onto here, so it's up to 4. Bad card is Enraged Symbiote. Okay, we have to kill that thing, which is easy enough. All right, we have 9 life. Okay, let's first get rid of Symbiotic Strength. Yeah, Symbiotic Strength to draw 2 cards. Spider-Man and another Web Kick. Okay. Let's flip up. Man, Ingenuity is like literally one of the bottom cards. I can't believe how bad that worked for us. Let's use J. Jonah Jameson to remove this last one, to tuck it here. When defeated, the Cindy Moon player looks top 2 cards in the encounter deck and tucks 1 of those cards. We'll tuck this one. He gets a +1 boost. Okay. All right. We'll use a double to play Organic Webbing. What we're going to do is do 2 damage to... Yeah. That's fine. Katuk. After you defeat a minion or a side scheme. I mean, I guess it's a player side scheme. Nah, we'll say it doesn't. That's fine. Because it's going to work out fine enough for us. So we deal 2 damage to the symbiote. We get him. Okay. Now, we can make the call Spider-Man in, and we don't have to pay what his actual resources are, right? Remove 2 threat. Spider-Man goes away. Web of Life and Destiny, draw a card. From the encounter deck. Oh, okay. Now it just says after you defeat a minion or side scheme or resolve a treachery card, tuck that card under here from the encounter discard. Oh, from the encounter. I get what yep. You're right. I'm sorry. Good catch. Okay, but quick question. Make the call because it's been a while. We don't have to pay Spider-Man's actual like requirements, right? Because we're not paying to play it. We're just paying the printed cost to put that ally into play. Right? Question mark? Correct. Thank you. So let's make the call. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards to put Spider-Man back into play. You were exhausted before you picked up Silk? Yes, but I readied up with Spider-Man, right? Or are you saying for the first time? Yeah, she was ready. Yeah, she was ready. And then we messed up with that whole side scheme. Then we exhausted it, take the minion out. And then we use Spider-Man to ready Silk back up. Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that. So when Spider-Man did his last thing, his response after he attacks or thwarts, we ready them up. Then he'll take consequential damage at the end. It'll be the last step he does. Okay. So, what does he have? 17 life. So let's go nuts. We're going to throw away 3 cards to do swing Silk Kick. Deal 2 damage to enemy. You may discard a card tucked in Silk of the same encounter type. So Venom. Deal 2 additional damage. So that'd be 9 damage onto him, which brings his total count up to 10. It now flips this to the other side. All right, so now Venom is going to take 1 additional damage. So, we have 1 card from Venom. So we're going to deal 2, 3, 4 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets a face down boost card. Spider-Man is going to thwart the 2 off the main scheme. And that's going to ready us up. And then we will deal another 3 damage to him because it's for the bell tower. 1, 2, 3. He gets another boost card. We could ready Silk, but there's no real reason to right now. He's got 10 on the bell tower. Okay, so we'll ready up. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ingenuity. Okay. Get ready. Another make the call. We're going to want to flip down next turn. So that's fine. All right, this goes up by 1. I'm going to take this hit because he's got 10 chime counters on him. So he's going to swing for 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's down to 5 chime counters. Bad card is Calvin Zabo. If Mr. Hyde is in play, discard. If Mr. Hyde is in play, discard this card. Mr. Hyde attacks with +2 damage. That attack gains overkill. So Mr. Hyde is not in play. So we don't have to worry about that. We do have to put 1 defeat on them now. Okay. We have some interesting things now. Search the encounter deck and discard pile from Mr. Hyde and put him engaged with a player who was engaged with him. So I had to put Mr. Hyde in play. Oh my god. Okay. So we'll deal 2 damage to him. We'll use Spider-Man to deal the last 2. Knocks him out. We have to now search the deck and discard pile from Mr. Hyde. I love Venom. I think he's a lot of fun. All right, Mr. Hyde. He is... Okay, he's done. He comes around. If Calvin Zabo was engaged with a player, he wasn't. We defeated him. A tough status. We heal 1 damage from the hero and each ally. So he heals 1, we heal 1. Shuffle this up. Okay. So what we want to do is get Albert, Moon, in play, and Ingenuity. Oh, wait, we didn't ready up, right, when we did this? Because we attacked first, then he attacked, then we ready up. Okay. I do have a Mr. High card, so it gains piercing. So let's do that. We'll do 2, 3 damage. It pierces the tough. 3 damage onto him. Let's then use a get ready to ready up Spider-Man. We'll use Spider-Man, deal 2 more damage. That's up to 5. It readies us up. We will deal 2 more damage, brings up to 7. Let's then flip down. We'll discard a card. We'll get rid of Symbiote Strength to draw 2 cards. Okay, we're about to deck out. Spider and Madame Web. All right. Yeah, so we're going to put Ingenuity in because we're now a genius. And we're going to throw away Smoothest Silk and Madame Web. Then we can use Ingenuity and throw away Spider to play Albert Moon. And we can't heal. And if we tuck a card, it wouldn't make sense yet just in case we get Treachery, right? Because if we get it next, we could discard a... Well, we could discard a card. No, I think we still tuck it. I think we tuck a card. All right, so there's 2 ways to do it. There's a raccoon on my deck, and I open my back door to see him sitting there. That's hilarious. So we could tuck a card now because we might not get a Treachery, right? And we're going to be discarding a card to ready yourself up. Or, I'm sorry, discarding a card to drawing 2 cards. And I think that's how we play this. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll tuck the top card in the encounter deck. Enrage Symbiote. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll ready up. And if we get another card, then it doesn't make that big of a difference. Oh, that's true. We're an alter ego. That's a good call. All right, so decked out. Across the Spider-Verse. And Rapid Response. Rapid Response would be good for Spider-Man. So we could play that instead of make the call, maybe. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swinging Web Kick. Command Team. Okay. This goes up by 1. Venom's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4. It's up to 6. Just for the love of God, be no advance. Change the hero form, the villain attacks you. Okay. So the villain's going to attack us. Do we have the defense card? We do. So we can do this and defend for 4 because we have 1 Venom card. Well, he's got bells on him. And he's got 10 life. Or is precon? It's on. It's on. Yeah, if we take the hit, it's just going to lower the bell counter. Which isn't bad. Yeah, you know what? Let's hold the defense just in case. We'll see what this is. It's going to be 2. You are stunned. Okay. Actually, that's fine. Because it's only removed down to 3. It's on DB. I can share it in a second or if anyone else has it. So we're down to 3 counters. Okay. Next bad card. Okay. Each time we talk, that does that. Okay. We'll figure that out. That's fine. So, plan is a little out of whack. But we can deal damage. Oh no, we can't deal damage with it. So we need to exhaust this to clear this stunned for sure. Let's use ingenuity and throw away a command team to play rapid response. Spider-Man can thwart 2 off of here. Bring us down to 4. He gets knocked out. We're going to bring him back in with rapid response with 1 damage on him. We get to ready up. I'm going to do Spider Claws. I still have Mr. High card. And deal 3 damage here. That was the wrong way to do this, but that's all right. Discard that. I should have done that differently, but I'm not going to freak out about that. Spider-Man is going to thwart 2 off of here, bring this down to 2. Readies us up. Let's dump 3 cards. Do swinging silk kick. We do have a Venom card. It will deal 9 plus the bell tower is 10. So now next stage Venom comes in. All right, so he comes in with 18. Oops, 18. Comes in with tough and steady. We're not stunning and confusing him anyway, so that's fine. Search for tooth and nail size key and put it into play. All right, so that comes in with 8. And we'll get extra bad cards. Okay. So, what we can do. No, I did not. Do discard. Okay, so discard Venom. Thank you. Thank you. That does that. We need to worry about this too with tucking. Okay. J. Jonah can thwart a side scheme for 2. We can thwart 2 off of here down to 4. We can use organic webbing to ready us up, get rid of a card. Yeah, thank you for catching that, Zom. Also, welcome, Zom. I don't know if I ever said hi to you. And then we're going to thwart 2 more off the side here. Bring that down to 2. We're going to flip down. Albert, we tucked the top card, but it goes to Silk here instead. When you would be tucked a card in your identity, player effect, tuck it under here instead. Okay. Now we're going to ready up. Because then Albert can clear that out, help us out. Okay. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silk kick? Oh, we did get a silk kick. And Nick Fury. Oh, even better. Okay. This goes up by 1. He's going to scheme for 2. Reveal this card. This gives him the rage thing. So 2, we should remember 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Goes up to 5. We get 2 bad cards. 1, 2. We haven't seen Shadow of the Past yet. Discard and upgrade or support you control. Treachery doesn't go on us. So Well, I'm thinking. I'm torn between the defense and weapon life and destiny. I think defense will be fine. Yeah, let's give it a defense. All right. Chat, we know what this is going to be, right? Oh, thank God. It's gained cert. There's 3 cards left. Oh, thank God. Guard the bell tower. Treat the bell tower's text box as if it were blank. When revealed, remove each chime counter and flip it to its quiet side. Okay. Not ideal, but not the worst thing I've ever had. Literally, on Mondays, put me in Nova jail. 20 minutes. They were not. That's hilarious. All right, Albert's going to tuck a card under here. Okay. Discard that. So, let's discard a card to draw 2. Okay. I was really hoping for a swing silk kick, but that's fine. Flip up. J. Jonah Jameson can thwart 2 off of this side scheme, which is what we want because we don't want the extra back cards. We defeat a side scheme, so we get that, right? All right, that gives us our swinging web kick. Okay, cool. So, let's use a double and a double to play Nicholas Fury. Draw 3 cards. We'll make the call. Get ready. Okay. We have some options now. Okay. So what we can do is we'll use Spider Claws. So we gain Piercing because we have a Venom. We have to discard it, right? Yeah. So it does 3 damage, Piercing. Actually, it does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. A rage counter goes off. Wait, where is... Did we already get rid of? Oh, we did get rid of Shadow of the Past. Good. Okay. Now we just win Rocky win. Okay. Cool. So, Nick can deal 2 damage. Okay. Spider-Man can deal 2 damage. He gets knocked out. We get to draw a card. Let's then make the call. Oh, wait. He dealt 2 damage, right? We ready up. We'll make the call. Use Ingenuity, a Wall Crawler, and Smooth as Silk to put Spider-Man back in play. It's once per round, I believe. I don't know how you would flip on your other side. Like when you're defending, you wouldn't be able to really flip. But welcome, Joshua. Well, I mean, I guess there might be some weird situation. But like if the game forces you to flip, then you flip. Okay. What's he got? 11? 2 more damage. Oh, sorry. He's been losing rage counters. Spider-Man attacks for 2. Readies us up. We attack for 2. We get ready Spider-Man. He attacks for 2. Readies us up. We attack for 2. We can then do 1, 2, 3 cards to deal 9 damage. We'll get rid of this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We use Get Ready to ready up Spider-Man. We won. Spider-Man knocks himself out, dealing 2. Readies us up. Get to draw a card. We get to deal 2 more damage. I just want to see what it's going to be now. Let's use Smooth as Silk. We choose Venom. No. 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 Oh, God. No. Okay. Venom card. We can now exhaust this to discard a card to ready up Silk. Deal 2 more damage. We're at negative 14. Okay. Out of curiosity, chat. Let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double Spider-Man. This will go up to 6. All right, so he would attack Nick Fury. He decks out. Oh, why is there one of my cards in there? Nick might make it. You never know. You never know. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boost cards. Ready, chat? So he's swinging at Nick for 2. Reveal this card. So that's overkill. So this would kill me. if he wasn't dead already. So he's at 3, nothing. 4, 5, 6, remove a chime counter. 7, remove a chime counter. 8, the when revealed ability. 8, 9, 10, we're going to be stunned. Reveal that. 11, 12, 13. Then it's quiet side, so we take 13, 14, 15 damage and we're stunned, theoretically. So he would absorb 2, so that'd be 13 damage onto me, and I'm stunned. Probably wouldn't have made it. And then our bad card would have been, hey, Tooth and Nail. Hulk could have taken that. But luckily he was at negative 14, so. And then we had like nothing else. We could like thwart summon, flip down or something. 15, yeah, 15 damage for 12 boost cards is not terrible. Definitely could have been worse. Good game. That was much better the second time around. That's really what happened when we got hit back to back with our Shadow of the Past and our obligation card. That's like what really messed us up. Like really messed us up. That was the move. But that's all right. Still, minus 14. That was good. Good. Oh. Exhausting, but good. Yes, I mean, oh, I want to put in chat so y'all can, so the new people can see it. Yeah, the call to help with Peter Parker is so crazy. Call to help or get ready with make the call for Peter Parker is like insane combo. Like it just is. It's absolutely insane. During Thanos' campaign with a friend and he's playing Spectrum and needs to build out for expensive cards, he kept getting hit by the Reality Stone, was losing his upgrades. Oh, that's so bad. Sometimes you just can't keep going. Sometimes the cards just don't want you to succeed. And a lot of those times, they're my cards. Silk's Nemesis says interesting. It's not too difficult. Yeah, it definitely throws you off. The worst part is when you get the card and like when you have to remove it, it deals damage to you. That's rough. So they're covering surgery. Recover safe, man. Or recover well. Not safe. Well. It's a good deck by Daring Lime. He did a good job with it. He usually does. If you ever see a Daring Lime deck, it's usually pretty good. He has a long description. I didn't read it though. Just proof you don't need to read things. Reading is for chumps. That was good, chat. That was really good. Okay, so do all the things where like you go to Discord and whatever. Yes, so I am away next week. So I will be live Wednesday, one last time. Do you like the Magneto new hero board? I do like the new one. I do think it's good. I'm going to be getting it at some point. I just don't know when. From Buy the Same Token. Next Tuesday anyway, so it'll work out perfect. That's what I like to hear. Is there any board gamers online for Twitch? If you lost, I was gonna say like, why do I sign up for the positivity? That is true. Somebody's doing a campaign of something. I don't know who these people are. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out. Thanks for the subs and stuff. Probably gonna play some new Tanglewoods. Tanglewoods is goated. Incredibly good. Highly recommend. Big fan. What are these people playing? Stars of Akrios? I don't know who that is. So hey, other guy. I really want to get Ashes back on the table. Only other stream is Linkara. I don't know who that is. Yeah, someone like Bondonator was live, but she's not. My hope is to play Ashes. I think, but I'm not 100% sure because it's been a while. I played one game of Gold and it took me forever to figure out how to play to get to the merchant. Other guy, I'm thinking after. So I leave for Friday to the following Sunday. I leave for Italy, right? So other guy, I'm thinking if after that you want to teach me, we can do that and teach me Sentinels. Probably that following Wednesday. And then not next Monday, but the following one, I think I'm gonna do a Spider Ham deck someone really wants me to do. Just let me know. Okay. I'll let you know for sure. I think I can then. But I'm not 100% sure. Fear No Evil, just that it is in July, I believe is all they said. Sign the corner of the cards when I thought I'd be printing the card itself. It's been a while since I played it, so I have to look at it still. All right, chat. July 31st. It'll be like DC Legendary, where it's like, well, it's March till it's not. Then it's God knows when. Yes. All right, chat. Yeah, 2020. They didn't tell us the year. To be fair, they did not tell us the year. Good games, thanks. All right, so I appreciate you all hanging out. Thanks for supporting all that fun stuff. Make sure you go check out Into the AM and all that fun stuff. I think the link is in the description. I don't really know. I hope it is. Yeah, go check it out if you want to check out their shirts and stuff. They have some good sales, all that fun stuff. If I like gold as much as red. Yeah, they all have like their thing, which is cool and whatnot. But yeah, I get it. All right, chat. Appreciate you all. Take care. Have a good one. I'll see you all Wednesday. Have a good one.